What's going on, guys? I hope you're having an awesome day. I know I am. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you like collecting money like I do, or if you want to learn what to look for in your pocket change that could be worth more than face value. But enough jabbering on, let's get to the bill search, starting off with a Series 2017 $20 Federal Reserve note. I like to look for misprints, fancy serial numbers, issues with the print on the bill or serial number, whole load of stuff. So there's a lot of different ways to turn your money into more money. And then the greatest thing about this hobby is if you don't find anything in your bill search, you just end up with the same amount of money. So it's pretty sweet. 2013 $5 note. I didn't see anything on that 20. Really beat up. So it's hard to tell if anything's there, even if it was, and that's too bad. Kind of interesting. A little bit of a low digit here on this, actually kind of the whole end of the serial number. That's due to the little rotary dial they use to print the serial numbers or just flying as they print out all the sheets. And sometimes they get mislubricated and get stuck. Pretty heavy wet ink transfer here. From another bill that sat on top of this one, transferred the word 1 over, and that's done right after printing when they're still wet. And they'll cut them from the sheet, kind of stack them on top of each other real quick, and it'll transfer some of that stuff over, print from the other note. Little bit of a stuck digit. I guess it's a stuck digit search, but if you look at that 6-3 on the end there, sitting a little bit, let me knock over the camera. It's sitting a little bit high. You usually can sell these for $2 or $3. This one's a little beat up, but it's a great example. If they're really off, it's here too. I think they're better when it's in both serial numbers. Usually it's just in one. But you can see how it's printed a bit high. If it was really dramatic, you can get some pretty good value for those. But what a great stuck digit bill to just kind of right off the bat get into. Only a couple digits away from a broken ladder on this 2017 A note. Probably one of the cleaner ones we've seen so far. Some damage, a little bit of a transfer of ink there. $2017, 2013, 2017, 2017A. I mean, ones in general get a huge print, but they were massive, massive prints, man. So there's lots of errors in them. There's lots of variety and just good notes to add to a collection from there due to just the sheer amount that were put out. This looks like the remnants of a counter stamp from the bank. Whenever they receive a strap, they'll stamp it. If there's quite a bit of the stamp sticking out, I mean, I'm one of them. I like stamp notes. If you ever come across those, email me or message me. And I might buy them from you, but you can sell them. Another 2017. Another little bit of an off digit, but it's not bad, the 8 here. Not as much as that one I set aside. Probably the best condition one so far. This one's nice and crisp. Always keep an eye out around the seals too. I mean, it's more so there's just a lot of print there. More often than not, I don't really find too many with print issues there, but you can. There. Kind of cool repetition of 4s in here, but not enough of a fancy serial number to hold on to. 2013 also. This over ink 4 you're probably noticing. Heavy ink 4, whatever you want to refer to it as. Those are extremely common, but I do know people and see them on eBay and stuff for usually $1 notes for around $4 or $5, and it seems like people are selling them. I personally am not into them, but to each their own. And if you want to sell them, hey, if you can make a few bucks on eBay, rock on. And close, 1 digit off of a broken ladder. If we would have had a 4 instead of one of those 1s, we would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which those broken ladder notes, even in kind of beat up condition like this, I usually can sell them for around $5, $6. And if you're watching, you're like, oh, you're only getting $5. I mean, it's $1, so you're getting 5 times the face value, which is pretty sweet if you think about it. Nice beat up $5 note. Nothing jumping out. Printed a little off on the serial number here too. And again, only 1 digit off from a broken ladder on this one too. Man, so we're getting close. We got a little stuck digit note we set aside earlier though, so I'm happy with that. A little bit of wet ink transfer here, but nothing crazy. $2017 note. This one's really beat up. I can also tell it got wet, so I want to say there might be some issues with kind of ink going on, but with how much damage, it's hard to tell. Same with this guy. Nothing there. Thought we had something in the serial number with a little bit of a misprint. You can tell on this one, you can actually see in the camera all the kind of ripples in the note. How it got submerged in water at some point. Kind of some stray inking going on here below the serial number, but not really dramatic enough for me to hold on to. Nothing jumping out there. $2013 note. Pretty clean. Nothing on the back. This one's seen its day. 2013 note also, but you can just see the difference in condition. As I stated before, I mean, like with any collectible, condition is 9/10 of the law. I mean, if it's super beat up, of course it's going to detract value from it. And 2017 A note. What do we got here? This looks like probably ballpoint pen. It just doesn't seem to be the same tone like that we would see on the rest of the notes. So I'm going to pass that one up. Really cleanly printed $20 note. Little bit of stray ink. I mentioned that in previous videos. This looks to be from the serial number from the front. But I do see notes, $20 notes and $10 notes where around the trees you'll see kind of some blurring of ink or smears of ink. Those ones I would hold on to. Nice $10 note. Actually, the left side's okay. The right side, it's kind of hard to tell, but it kind of has almost like a shift down, as you can see with the 5-2, and as it goes down, it almost shifts slightly down, and a little bit of a stuck digit there, but it's actually the last 4 numbers, 0292, and you can see it, that it got dragged a bit where you can see that kind of smearing in the numbers on the end there. So it's kind of cool. I wouldn't say it's worth a bunch of money, but I'm going to set it aside. I think it's kind of cool little double stuck digit action. And in the beginning of this video, we came across some other small stuck digit errors, so maybe that's just the search for the day. Getting down there, last 2 notes, and then I'll leave you alone to enjoy your day, hopefully go through your stuff and find better finds than these, although I'm still excited about the 2 finds we've had. Nothing on the back of that. Last note, 2013 $5 note. Pretty clean as far as print. Back side of it. Keep an eye out around, kind of the more intricate detail of the depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, as well as up here where they do an anti-counterfeiting measure called Urian that they print amongst these fives. That's another area you can kind of see some funky printy going on with those yellow fives there. So keep an eye out for that. Nothing too crazy, but I'm still excited about them. We got 2 stuck digit notes. This one's a little more minor than the other one, but the last 4 digits you can see a little minor smearing there, and they're dragged down a bit where that dial that prints the serial number got jammed up. This one's much more noticeable, with that 6-3 sitting a little bit higher than the remainder of the serial number. If it was in better condition, I think it would command a good premium over face value, but I think I can still get it a couple bucks over face value to the right person. But at least to me, it's going to add into my collection as a cool little stuck digit serial number. Let me know what you think about these finds, but more importantly, what you've come across in your coin and bill searches lately in the comments. I can't wait to hear about them. I love talking to you guys there. So I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.